Once upon a time in a bustling city, there was a man named Benny. Benny was a gambler, not a professional one, but more like a weekend warrior. He would visit the local casino, drop a few $100, and walk away with a smile and a promise to come back next weekend. But Benny had a problem. He always thought the next bet would be the big one. One day, after losing the last of his savings, yet again, he stood outside the casino, staring at his reflection in the glass door. He had a thought. Maybe the luck is in the timing. Maybe I just need one more shot. But as Benny was about to push the door open, something caught his eye. A small, unassuming fortune cookie from the food court, sitting on a nearby table. He walked over, picked it up, and cracked it open. Inside, the message read, "You will find your true fortune when you stop chasing it." Benny blinked, laughed, and tossed the cookie message aside. "Yeah, right," he muttered. But something stuck with him. What if? He wandered home, but something in him had shifted. Instead of the usual cycle of chasing losses and high hopes, Benny decided to take a week off from the casino. Instead, he turned his attention to something he'd always wanted to do, learning to play the guitar. He found a beginner's book, dusted off his old guitar, and spent the next several days practicing. The first few days were rough. His fingers ached, his chords sounded off, and he even had moments of doubt. But Benny had something now that he never had before: patience. By the end of the week, Benny was playing a simple song, nothing impressive, but it felt like an accomplishment. And something surprising happened. For the first time in years, Benny felt content. It wasn't the money he had won or lost that made him happy. It was the process. Months passed, and Benny's guitar skills improved. He started playing at local open mic nights, and slowly, he began getting paid for small gigs. He made a modest income, but it was steady, and it was his. No bets, no risk, just effort. And here's the kicker. The more Benny focused on something real, something he could control, the more his life changed. One day while playing a local show, he was approached by a music producer who had heard his unique style. Benny ended up recording an album, making enough money to not only pay off his old gambling debts, but also start his own music school. So, was Benny's fortune hidden in the cards or the dice? Nah, it was in his ability to let go, find focus, and pursue something he loved. It was the first time he stopped chasing luck and started building his own. Moral of the story: just keep gambling your life savings and put it all in black.